So we will be looking at the exec family of functions. There are 6 functions available to you. They're pretty much the same. It's just the way you pass parameters to these functions. So we will look at this briefly. Let's take a simple example what we are trying to achieve. Okay, let's pretend you have a main.c file. Okay, some file, it doesn't matter what it is. And when you launch this program, right, you have what? A process ID and a memory address space, right? Memory address space, and here is the text area. This is where your actual program is, right? We saw that in this Word document. If you look here, so your program is here, your variables are declared in these 2 places, and your heap here, you have a stack here, you have the arguments that you pass to the function is available on the kernel, right? So this is how it happens. We saw that before. So if you are, so this is the main.c, and you have the program running, right? So this is your text area. That means this is the main program running here, right? And when you want to launch a new, when you want to execute commands or any other, launch another program, to launch another program, okay, and you can do that, and this exec function, family of function, can do that for you. Okay, and when you launch this new program, what this exec does is it takes a parameter, name of the function. Let's say pretend ls is your function that you want to launch, is a list of the files, right? And there are many variable parameters we need to pass. We'll get to that soon, right? And what happens is, when you launch this, call this exec function within your main.c, somewhere you have exec and ls, whatever, right? What really happens is the system removes this the program, the parent program that's launching it, and loads this ls program in here, and loads the argv argc also. Let's go back to here. You see that argv and environment, even this are removed. Basically the entire thing is removed technically, but your process ID remains the same. Process ID remains the same. That is the key here. Okay, you just replacing the parent function, parent program replaces the parent program. That is the gist of the story here. Okay, the rest is all details, but we'll get to that. It replaces the main program, and the process ID is the same. It keeps the process ID, and there is no way you can go back to main. Okay, no way to go back to, unless this error occurs, no way to back to your parent program. Okay, so that is the essence of this exec functions. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the function is doing. Okay, I don't know why this keeps coming up. Let's see if I have. Okay, very good. So we have the 6 functions. Just read this, whatever. The new program will replace the parent program, not the process ID. So the new process will get the process ID, the parent program. That's what we saw, right? So let's go here and see what we have. Let's take the first example. First example here, it's oopsie. Okay, first example is execl. Okay, I don't know why this keep popping up. And here it is. I'll show you the first function, execl l.c. Here it is. And what we are doing here is everything is a comment. Okay, don't worry. So execl, the very first parameters takes the path of the echo. Here echo is the program I'm launching, right? Could also launch the calendar. Okay, if you want to do the calendar, that's fine with me. You can do anything you want. And here the path to the calendar is the very first argument is what program you are trying to launch. Okay, that is you have to give the entire path. So for example here, then the first argument is the same as the program name. Okay, that is very that is something you will encounter in all these files. Even though you are given the entire path of the program, including the name of the program, you still have to pass the name of the program. I don't know why they do this. They could have refined it, right? But they ask you to do that anyway. And then the parameters for the program, okay? And here 2007, I'm asking it to print the calendar for the 2017, and that argument should be stopped, delimited with a null. Okay, that's exactly what this exe does. It says give me the path and give me the arg0 also. Arg0 is the calendar here. This path is the entire path here. Okay, and a bunch of arguments you have, and the last one should be 0, null. That's what we did. And in terms of echo is a program that will echo whatever you typed. You can you can tell it to print, like a print statement. Again, I'm doing the same program. I need to specify that, and I'm asking it to echo the system programming and the null. Okay, so here I'll say echo system class, for example, right? This is the program. It will just print the same thing. So I'm going to compile our program that and I'm going to a dot out. It prints the calendar. You see that? So all I did was ran my program, and I launched that program to now, for example, if you want to maybe launch that guy, compile it, I change it will print to system programming. So anyway, so you can choose whatever you want. So the gist of the story is you have to pass the the entire path to the program and the argument C. Okay, if you look at the next program, the difference between execl and excle, all right, is you pass the environment. See here, every program is environment here, variable, list of variables. That's what it is. Here you are passing the environment variables to the program. That's all it is. env is the this entire list of parameters we are passing to the program. Okay, let's see how we do this. Prove it here. So here I am. You can pass, for example, there are two flavors here. You can create your own environment variables in a list, or you can use the existing whatever the system provides. All right. So this is, if you look here, this is the program I'm running using. Path, like we talked. Echo is the name of the program that I'm trying to run. My argument, what are the list of arguments? I'm passing the third argument shell name in the environment. Okay, the third array, third index. And you have to pass null. That's what I did, null. And because I'm using the E means I'm using the environment pass to the function. So I'm passing the environment. Environment is a global variable. It is available to you, and it's a array of pointers. Okay, string pointers. That's what it is. So I'm passing the environment variable. You can also pass your own environment, which is that's what I created here. So you can go ahead and maybe comment this guy and pass environment to your list also. You can do that also. So both programs are the same. Here, for example, I'm passing my own environment list. All right, I'm going to compile it. Run execl.c. If I run it, it'll print system program. This is the value I pass to the program. That E means environment variables passed by the user, not by the system. Okay, so you can use either way, either your own or what system provides. Okay, so that is what E is all about. Like I said, everything is the same, just the way you pass parameters. About P here, if you look at the P here, is the same, but here it says the path. Let's say here, if you look here, that P here stands for look at my local folder. That's what it is. Look at the path variable. Other words, see the path. Sorry. If you look at echo $path, it says use this path. That's what it says. That function P refers to use the path in the environment. So here I have a program, shell variable. Shell, I'll show you what I'm doing here. This is a shell program. I'm printing the first argument, second argument, and third argument. That's all it is. Okay, so if I do echo Jack, Sam, Pam, it'll print all three. That's all it is. That's the very. So what I'm going to do is launch this program from my C program. Okay, execl.lp.c. That's all it is. Because in my local folder I had to put a dot, right? Dot. You see here, I'm passing the relative path. Like I said, arg0 is the arg0. You have to pass the whole thing. You can't miss even the dot. And then I'm passing a list of arguments to this program, Jack, Sam, Pam, and followed by a null. Okay, that's why this piece. So the difference between E, P, and simple is, I'll show you here. I'm going to erase this guy. execl, execlp. The difference between this is, this one is a standard, you just pass everything. Here you pass the environment list to the program, pass to the program, and here I'm saying search for the function in the local path. Search for the program in the local path. That's the P is all about that. That P is all about local path, E is environment, and C is standard, right? What we saw. So that is the how this all three functions. Okay. And the other one is same, except I'll explain you briefly. It's not a big deal. You can go and figure it out. Here I'm passing the parameters in the parameter list. That's all. Everything is the same. Everything is the same. All right, except I'm passing the arguments in a separate list. That's all it does. If you see here, I basically am breaking the argument into two. All right, so let me go back here. I'll just show you one more time. let's take a simple example, cat xlp. Okay, cat. If you look at here, I'm passing everything in one shot. All right, whereas cat xlv, if you look here, I'm splitting this into two. See that? Splitting into two. That's the only difference between this family of functions. Okay, so you have to know at least how this function works. execl.c. okay, and it's all here. I listed the not that guy, listed all the programs with examples for you. Go and learn, read about it. Okay, she's splitting the parameters into two. That's all. All right, thank you.